Hello everybody, welcome to Sure Shot Archery, and Anthony here. In this video, just gonna have a little fun shooting some different targets than the normal target face most of us just shoot as, target archers. Even if you do shoot like field or, some of the other target archery type events, basically the target face is the same every time. It may get a little bit bigger, it might get a little bit smaller, depending on your distance, but generally it's the same thing. Sometimes you get extra scoring rings at special tournaments. Most of the time you don't. So I figured it would be fun to share some other targets that are out there and see how it goes. Now, I haven't shot these yet, but they are slightly used. So we'll go through them as I get to each one, but we're going to start off with some fun ones. We're going to do, this is a pool series one. You can kind of play a game with yourself, try to go and shoot, starting with number 1 and work your way all the way down, try to hit every single one. I'm going to do this at like about 18 meters or so. I think it'll be a little bit too small all the way out at 70, but as I shoot it, I'll give you some recommendations. Let's see who makes this one. This is some pool game series by well, most of these are gun themed, so gunfun.com, I guess. Because at the local range I shoot, they have a firearms side of their business, so I just picked up some used targets from them because I'm usually there for shooting archery. Okay, so we have the pool hall target set up. It doesn't look too bad from here. It would probably be too small anywhere past like 30 meters, unless you shoot compound. If you shoot compound, you could probably get 50 out of it. But other than that, it's going to be kind of small. So we'll see how it goes, see how practical this is. I may have to adjust my sight because, well, I've been shooting outdoors for the last basically 9 months at this point. So it's been a while. So this was a sight setting I had written down somewhere. So we'll see if it's right. But that's not the point. We're checking out different targets and using that to challenge our shooting skills. All right, we're a little high. We aimed for that 8 ball there, so we'll move it up some. Try that again. But it is neat aiming at something different other than your usual Olympic recurve target. Oh, look at that. I can hit something. And with this, the whole thing is you're challenging yourself, but you're having a good time. Maybe one like this, a target that looks like this, might be fun to shoot with other people. Like, so if you and your friend go, to the range and shoot, this could be a fun target for both of you to shoot at. It all depends. And I would say the big takeaway from this is basically before you go and start doing your process of shooting your shot, you go pick a number, pick a colored ball down there to shoot and say, all right, I'm gonna hit number 1, and you load your arrow, go through your whole thing, and you go and shoot the number 1 ball. And well, hopefully you do. But if you don't, or you're doing weird shots compared to your normal thing, then it gives you an opportunity to take a step back and go, why is changing the target affecting how I shoot? Because it shouldn't. So it kind of gives you maybe some insight into analyzing your shot a little bit more, or just having fun shooting archery. Alright, so that's the pool hall game. The one thing I didn't hit on it turns out there's actually pool hall game rules. 1 to 2 players, you choose solids or stripes, hit all of your balls in number order except for the 8 ball. You shoot that last. Kind of like in the real game of pool. Hitting a cue ball counts as a scratch, which is these little white ones. Hit the 8 ball out of turn, lose the game, start over. Player who takes the fewest shots wins. So you can get a whole game out of this, which is kind of fun, and it would probably be more fun to do it with a buddy. But there's the first one. So let's toss that one aside, and now we're going to like the shooting gallery. Actually, it might even be called just a shoot. The shooting gallery, like you're at the local carnival or something. So again, we're going to be setting this up at 18 meters, same target manufacturer as the last time, and we'll see how this goes. This is probably another one. We probably don't want to be further than 18 to 30, but we'll see how it looks. Okay, so we're down at the carnival, doing a carnival shoot. Actually, the bottom ducks are pretty big, and the flying pigs up top are also fairly big. You could probably, you know what, if you're a pretty good shot with recurve, you could probably do a recurve at 30 meters and do a compound at 50, because they're pretty good size. We'll see. And again, like the same thing. So before I, start pulling back my bow, I go and pick a target in my head and tell myself, top duck to the left, and I then proceed to try to hit the top duck to the left. Kind of challenging myself and putting a little pressure in a sense. I do want to hit it, but again, still shooting archery, still practicing, but with a different type of target than the usual. All right. And the funny thing is, this is one of the reasons I actually like the league at my local range, because they don't use these targets, but they do have a variety of other just regular archery targets to shoot at. And I even do their outdoor league because, for me, as an Olympic recurve shooter, I never shoot 3D. Just hasn't happened. So their outdoor league is nothing but 3D foam animals, and that's a good test of my target shooting abilities, because that's a whole nother game in itself there. But you're still shooting archery. Alright, this is going pretty good. We'll work on finishing up these, and we'll check out the third and final target, at least for this video. Now, onto our final target. The carnival is done. now we're going to the saloon. Because Dirty Doug at the saloon is very questionable, along with some of these other characters. But another fun and interesting target we can shoot at cartoon characters. This is the same size as the other ones. This one's kind of big though, because there's only 5 targets on here, so we may actually be able to go all the way out to 30 or 50 with this. Definitely 30, I would say, with the recurve. We'll see how it looks when it's on the target. Now, this target is actually called Wild West, and it is made by the same company again. I guess my local range does a good business with that company. With that though, there is actually scoring rings down there. I was looking closer, and they actually give you like a ranking list based on how many points you get. So you can either get a 5 or a 10, depending on how close you get to the characters down there. It is quite big actually from this distance, so you could definitely do it at 30, I would say. Again, depending on your skill and the room you have at your range. Most ranges are probably 18, but this would be a little probably too easy for a lot of archers. Yeah, this is pretty. It's almost like blank bail, except you're gonna aim a little. All right, well, I'll shoot the rest of these, and we'll wrap this up. So there we go. That's the 3 targets I had on hand that kind of fit this like fun target category. If I get more in the future, maybe I'll do another video. I do have some really neat, more regular targets that kind of look like an outdoor 70-meter target, smaller in size, but with like different colors and stuff like that. I think that might be interesting to shoot down the road. For this batch of 3 though, I would say the pool hall target is my favorite. It is the most fun. Maybe because, I play pool on the side. Maybe that has an effect here. But out of the 3, I think it's the most interesting, especially since they actually have directions to turn it into an actual, like, pool game. I think that's pretty neat. Other than that, keep your archery interesting. I don't know. I never really get bored of it just shooting at a regular target. But it is fun to mix things up, try new things. And sometimes, it helps you improve your shooting skill by shooting different kinds of targets. So, if we can mix it up with some paper targets, why not? Other than that, thank you so much for watching. If you're looking to hold your targets onto your bail at home, or if you're arranging and you need target pins, check out Sure Shot Archery. We make 2 types of target pins, one that fits most targets, and another that is actually designed just for mesh targets and should hold them better than other pins on the market. So with that, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, happy shooting.